I'm Elliot, I'm 19 and I'm a lifeguard from Cornwall, and I'm just going to tell you some of my stories from being a lifeguard. The original reason that I wanted to become a lifeguard was just from my upbringing. So being from Cornwall, everyone kind of follows each other. It wasn't really why, it was more kind of a when, because it was all I ever knew, really. My proudest moment's probably also my most traumatic. There was one guy who went cliff jumping, and on his way down he didn't quite clear the rocks and managed to slice his entire abdomen open. When I got there, I kind of had to figure out how I was going to get him onto the board without allowing everything to spill out into the ocean. I had to obviously paddle back to the shore with this man just on my board. I had to take him off the board onto the sand, and I had to figure out how I was going to save his life. So in the heat of the moment, I just decided to push my hand through his diaphragm and rib cage up into his heart and start trying to manually pump the heart myself. My hand on his heart was the only thing that was keeping him alive, so I had to get into the ambulance with him with my arms still attached and pumping. If I'd have let go, he would have died within a matter of seconds. I had to come all the way into the hospital, all the way into the surgical room to where they had to put him on bypass whilst I was still manually pumping it. I think I was in the surgical room for about 20 minutes until they got him on bypass, which was successful. But yeah, it was one of the most stressful things I've ever done in my life. After really traumatic incidents, you can request a therapist. It's not something that a lot of people do because people tend to think that, oh, you shouldn't be in this line of work if you have to get help after seeing something traumatic. But I did have to, in this situation, do it because I couldn't sleep for a couple of days afterwards because I was just seeing the image of him on the floor whilst I was sleeping, and it was just keeping me awake at night quite a lot. The job takes a very specific type of person. It's not for everybody. I would definitely recommend the job. I love every single day of work. I can't say that some days aren't stressful, but we all get the gratification of knowing I've saved so many people's lives. And that's something that at the end of the day you can't beat. There's nothing like it in the world. You can do any job, but you're not ever going to get the satisfaction of saving someone's life.
Converted into a right back, especially in the modern game. That job brilliantly. Not quite so comfortable when he's playing for Liverpool. But Liverpool, major rival. Likes his touch. Got his chance again. Spurs came back into the side and played well in that game. He was totally ineffective against Bayern Munich. Towards Giroud, who's made a nuisance of himself, and here's Pedro. And that energetic style at first. Real problem in their own penalty area for Liverpool.
if you'll excuse us, we'd best be heading back. Welcome, Sunnyside folks.
Daisy? You used to do everything with her?
Yeah, then she threw us out.
No, she lost you.
She replaced us!
She replaced you. And if you couldn't have her, then no one could. You lied to Big Baby, and you've been lying ever since.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Take him to the library.
You're not going